Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Pregame festivities just about over. Players about to head to their sidelines, just about set for action in the Big Ten. That's going to do it for us. Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming right at you. Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I are back at halftime.
Two teams set to do battle here in West Lafayette, Indiana.
Coming off our first loss of the season, a disappointing loss against Illinois, we take on the Purdue Boilermakers in our first game away from home. Purdue sitting at 1-4, haven't had a great start to their season. They've lost to an FCS team, but they almost beat us, so can't really say much about this. Starting out in the pistol, we're starting on offense, and we're just going to start with that run game that we've been leaning on all season long, but first play, we don't get much. And that sets up 2nd and 9. We're going to come out in the shotgun, bunch to the right-hand side, and we're going to look to throw. We want to get this passing game going. We complete our first pass to Ramir Johnson. He gets the first 2 touches of the game and sets up a 3rd and 3. We face our first 3rd down, seeing if we can not go 3 and out. And fortunately for us, Purdue are missing their best defensive player. George Karlaftis, a dominant pass rusher, is out for this game. We know what good pass rushers do to our offensive line, so that's a huge help for the team. On 3rd and 3, we're going to hand off to Ramir Johnson. There's, once again, I say it almost every single week, there's a massive cutback lane, but instead he looks to stretch it out, and he gets hit in the backfield. Just the wrong decision. That is the opposite kind of start we're looking for. We start off going 3 and out and giving Purdue's offense the ball at midfield to start their first drive. They're coming out under shotgun, bunch to the left-hand side. Receiver's going to come in motion. He's going to get the ball. He's going to hit the edge and get around it. He's going to eventually get taken down. Milton Wright gets 6 yards on 1st down for Purdue. Now it's going to be 2nd and 4. Purdue coming out 4 wide or 3 wide, tight end on the right-hand side of the line. It's going to be another handoff right up the middle. He's going to get to the edge once again. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to get a big gain, 19 yards for Xander Horvath. This is the worst start possible for Nebraska. We're finally able to get a stop on their running game on 1st down. Sets up 2nd and 11. Coming out 2 running backs in the backfield. It's going to be a faked handoff. He's going to look for his man, but a nice breakup. Deontay Williams Sr. He got the interception last game, and he breaks up the first pass of the game for Purdue. That sets up an obvious passing circumstance for Purdue, and they're going 5 wide. It's going to be a blitz for Nebraska. He's going to look for his man underneath. As long as we make the tackle, and we do, and set up what should be the field goal that gives Purdue the early lead. And with 1 drive for each team in the books, it's a 3-0 start for Purdue. In their 2nd drive, Nebraska looking to get something going on offense. Coming out in this pistol once again, 2 tight ends on the field. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Ramir Johnson has a lane this time, and he gets 11 yards. Their first down of the game. After that good 1st down the carry, they're going to come out still in the pistol, both 3 wide receivers on the field. It's going to be another handoff, a counter run, and Ramir Johnson looks to cut it back when he had plenty of room where he was originally going. There was a crease there. He just chose not to take it, and he tries to find a cutback lane, and he gets hit immediately in the backfield. His decision-making today has already been dreadful. Ramir Johnson's typically been so reliable for this team, but he's had a terrible start to this game. 2 poor decisions that led to a punt and put them behind the sticks on 1st down. Now they're in 2nd and 11 from the shotgun. 3 wide receivers on the field. They're going to look to throw. It's going to be a blitz from Purdue. And Adrian Martinez is going to look to take off, but nothing's there. He's going to get hit for a 3-yard loss. There better have not been anyone open because he loves to panic, and he very well could have done it again. Adrian Martinez seems to be cautious in the passing game to a fault. He's completely unwilling to take any risks when sometimes you need to. 3rd and 14 now. They're going to have to throw. Only a 4-man rush for Purdue. He's going to have time. But the pass is terrible. He had Austin Allen crossing the field, but he throws it directly to a Purdue defender. And it might not be a 3 and out, but it's yet another punt. And Purdue's offense is once again going to start in pretty decent field position, near the 40-yard line. This Nebraska passing offense might be the worst in college football. It has just been awful, and Purdue's gets a big gain. First down, and they get a 32-yard reception. They're already back in field goal range. Nebraska needs to figure something out, or this could be a blowout. Purdue, 3 wide. It's going to be a blitz for Nebraska. They're going to look to see if they can pressure the quarterback, but it doesn't matter if a dude's wide open. Just no coverage. David Bell, their best receiver, And he showed it right there because he absolutely toasted that cornerback on the in route, and no pressure was able to get to the Purdue quarterback, even though they blitzed like 5 or 6. This is not an encouraging start. Purdue's offense has been able to do whatever they want so far, and the Nebraska offense has looked completely awful. On a play action, he's going to look for his man. It's going to be intercepted. They needed that. Nebraska desperately needed that. They needed somebody to make a play, and it was Cam Taylor-Britt with his second interception of the season. Now can the offense get something going? You feel like the passing game is going to have to step up because everyone, and I mean everyone, is just keying in on this run game now because that's what they know Nebraska can do. They know they can't pass, so they're not respecting it. On first down, they are going to look to pass, and that's why they don't respect it. Adrian Martinez just throws it out of bounds. It's getting to the point where you have to question, does Nebraska bench Adrian Martinez? Yeah, he's a good runner, but the fact he can do absolutely nothing in the passing game limits this team severely. 2nd and 10 now. And they're going to keep putting faith in him. They're going to look to throw, and another incompletion. That pick was massive, but it's basically going to mean nothing if Nebraska's offense can't even get a single yard. 3rd and 10. And they're going to throw once again. They kind of have to. 4-man rush for Purdue. He's going to have plenty of time, and he's finally going to find his man, but it's dropped. Nothing is going right for this Nebraska offense. It's hard to lay the blame entirely on Adrian Martinez when he has basically no dynamic threats at receiver, but still, it feels like his decision-making is what hurts this team the most. 1st and 10, Purdue's quarterback's gonna have all the time in the pocket, and he's nearly intercepted again. Jack Plummer looks to go long, and Smook brings it down. Unfortunately, he was out of bounds. Another incompletion on 2nd down sets him up in 3rd and 10. Nebraska's defense really needs to stop here. Looks like there might be a blitz coming on. They're gonna move tight end to the right to block for this blitz, and he does. But there's going to be an extra man, and he's going to get there. The slot blitz from Markel Smook gets to the quarterback. We finally pressure him and take him down, and we force a Purdue punt for the first time this game. Stop me if you've heard this one before, but the Nebraska defense is bailing out an inept Nebraska offense to start this game. They finally got some decent field position now. Can they take advantage of it? Allen's going to come in motion. It's going to be another read option, and again, he looks to take it out wide when there's such an easy lane. Like right outside the offensive tackle. He could have got 5-6 yards easy, but instead he looks to go to the outside and he only gets 1. If we can't get anything going on our running game, we have no chance to score points because our passing offense is dreadful. We need to do something right here, right now. 2nd and 9. And it's going to be a blitz from Purdue, and they're going to counter with the halfback screen, but it's still going to get nothing. This offense can do absolutely nothing. And now they're forced into yet another obvious passing situation. They can't pass an unobvious situation. So how are they going to do here? 3rd and 10. Wide receivers in tight. It's going to be look to throw. Only a 3-man rush, and he overthrows his man. Adrian Martinez's job might be on the hot seat. You have to feel for these Nebraska defenders. Time and time again, they make big plays, but the offense continually does nothing with it. 1st and 10, they make another big play. Hit Xander Horvath at the line of scrimmage, and on 1st down, they get nothing. And that 1st down stop sets it up 2nd and 10. 2 wide receivers to the left-hand side for Purdue. And it's going to be a play action once again. They're going to look to throw, and he's got a man wide open underneath. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and David Bell gets the 1st down. Nebraska's offense has 11 yards to this point to Purdue's 91. If you told someone to guess who was the 4-1 team and who was the 1-4 team, I guarantee you they would get it wrong. We do get a stop on 1st down, sets up 2nd and 10. And they're going to look to run it once again. He's looking to hit the edge, but he doesn't get much. Another good tackle. Only a 3-yard gain. Sets him up in 3rd and 7. We're going to start the 2nd quarter with the score 3-0 to 1-4 Purdue. They're out the ball 3rd and 7. Looking to see if they can get yet another 1st down on this drive. It's going to be a throw. Only a 3-man rush for Nebraska. He's going to find his man, and he's going to just barely get the 1st down. It's David Bell once again. An incompletion on 1st down sets him up 2nd and 10 from near the 50-yard line. And on this down, looks like the tight end's going to go in motion to the right-hand side. It's going to be a run or a throw. It's going to be a throw. He's going to look for his man over the middle. It's another interception. Another interception for Nebraska. Markel Smook this time. But once again, it's going to be nothing if the offense can't figure something out. The Nebraska offense cannot fail to take advantage of this. They got to find something that works. The normal running game's working. The passing game's obviously not working. They're coming out 2 running backs in the backfield. It's going to be a triple option. And it's going to be a pitch to Ramir Johnson, but only 4 yards on 1st down. That sets them up in 2nd and 6, near the 50-yard line. And it's going to be another run for Ramir Johnson. He's going to get a fair few amount of yards this time. Set him up 3rd and inches. And on 3rd and inches, they're coming out in this Maryland eye, looking to pound the football for sure. 3rd and inches. It's going to be a handoff to Jaquez Yant. And if he got it, it was only barely. And he did get it. The Purdue defense is already just selling out for this run because they've seen what Adrian Martinez can do throwing the ball. Basically nothing. They're going to stay in this shotgun. It's worked so far this drive, and they're going to look to run it once again. An inverted veer, but he doesn't get much. It unfortunately breaks the tackle, so he gets a little bit more than it looked like, but still only 5 yards. I'm sure Nebraska's offense would like to keep the Purdue defense honest and be able to throw the ball, but it just seems like a risk not worth taking right now. 2nd and 5. It's going to be another run, this time for Adrian Martinez, and he's going to get 6 yards, give him yet another first down. They finally got stuff going on offense. Their running game wasn't working out of the pistol, so now they're doing it more from the shotgun with decent success so far this drive. 1st and 10 now. In tight. It's going to be another handoff. He's going to look to hit the edge, but this has not worked all game long. The Purdue defense swarms, and Ramir Johnson loses 4 yards. This, for Nebraska's offense, is a recipe for disaster. From what we've seen so far, Nebraska's passing offense is not good enough to make up for a running game that's not working. But they're going to have to throw. Blitz on 2nd and 14. He's going to find his man across the middle. Wyatt Lure gets the first catch of the game for him. 9 yards. Sets him up in a 3rd and 5. Big decision make for Nebraska here. Do they run or do they look to throw? It's 3rd and 5. They're already near field goal range, but they would like to get at least another few yards. They got 2 running backs in the backfield, so anything is available to them right now. And they're going to look to throw. It's like quick slants. And he nearly throws it right to a Purdue defender. And they're going to look to just get the points. The field goal is 48 yards, so it's not a chip shot, but the way the offense looks, they're not getting a field goal range very often, so they need to take advantage of any points they can get. 48 yards. It's going to be up. Is it good? Do they finally have points on the board? They do. They make the field goal, and it's now a tie game. Nebraska's offense finally does something, but it still looked extremely difficult for them to get every single yard. Purdue are going to run the ball on 1st down. He's going to run over a defender and get about 4 yards on 1st down. 2 yards and 2nd down sets Purdue up in 3rd and 4. See if they can get this conversion. It's going to be a 4-man rush for Nebraska. He's going to have plenty of time. It's going to run out. And Ty Robinson, the leading sacker for the team, gets yet another. His first sack of the game. I think that gives him 7 or so on the season. Nebraska's defense has absolutely kept them in the game. And the offense gets something going for the 2nd drive in a row. It's going to be a run to the outside for Ramir Johnson on the counter. It's going to break 1 tackle, but it gets taken down after he gains 5 yards. 3rd and 4 now after a 2-yard run. They're near midfield. Come out in the shotgun. 2 tight ends on the field. And it's going to be another handoff. Ramir Johnson goes up the middle. Be a run blitz from Purdue. But Ramir Johnson's able to break the first tackle and get the first down when it looked like it wasn't going to happen. Ramir Johnson is just absolutely dragging this offense around so far. And that's, to be honest, not what I expected. 1st and 10 now. Out of shotgun. Bunch to the right-hand side. And it's going to be another screen. And Ramir Johnson's not going to get much. Gets pressure immediately in the backfield. Purdue were ready for it, and they lose 5. Nebraska, seeing Purdue's defense do all these run blitzes, they're looking to try to see if they can exploit it, but it's just not working. 2nd and 15 now. They're going to have to throw. He finds a man on the crossing route. Samori Toure gets a fair amount of yardage, set him up in a more comfortable 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 now, and we have the awful news that Ramir Johnson is injured. Looks like he will be coming back in the game, but for right now, it's Jaquez Gant in the backfield. And on 3rd and 6, they're going to look to throw. 3-man rush for Purdue. Adrian Martinez is going to have plenty of time, but he throws it only 3 yards downfield, and Samori Toure has no time to cut the ball up, and he has to run out of bounds. And on 4th and 3, Nebraska have made the call to go for it. They need to do something offensively. Their defense has been able to get stops, so they're hoping if they don't get this, they can continue to do that. But it looks like the play clock runs out. They're actually going to get a delay of game, and that's probably going to have to change their plans. They might have to punt now. They couldn't find the exact play they wanted on that 4th and 3. It was a big play, so they took their time. They just eventually it ran out. So Purdue's going to get the ball. They're going to look to run on 1st down. Clock is running out. They might be just happy going into halftime 3-3. And they are. The half ends 3 Nebraska to 3 Purdue. The number 25 ranked Nebraska, 4-1 in the nation, has not looked at today. And Purdue's offense is going to get the ball first after halftime. They're going to come out with a fullback in the backfield, tied into the left-hand side. It's going to be a faked handoff of the middle, little play action. He's going to have all the time he would ever want, even with the 4-man rush. Fortunately for Nebraska, though, his throw is offline. A gain of nothing on 2nd down sets him out in 3rd and 10. And they're probably going to be throwing here. They really kind of need to. 3 wide receivers on the field. Tight end's going to come in motion. It's going to be a throw. It's going to be a blitz for Nebraska. And that blitz is going to force him to throw offline. He got rid of it faster than he wanted to. And it lies incomplete. Plummer's only 5 of 13. Both passing offense really struggling today. Even though the Purdue quarterback's been pretty inefficient, the plays he has made have gone for pretty big gains. Can't say the same for Adrian Martinez. And on 1st down, he's going to look to hand it off. He's going to look to go wide again. Again, he probably should have cut that up. Another 1st down carry that loses yards and sets the offense up in a terrible position. If they can't have any sort of ground game, I don't know how this Nebraska offense can have any success. They're now 2nd and 14 behind the sticks. Wide receivers are in tight, and it's going to have to be a throw. It is. 4-man rush. He's going to find his man on the curl over the middle. Ramir Johnson, he gets a few, 8 yards, sets him up in 3rd and 5. Now on 3rd and 5, they're going to come out bunch to the right-hand side. Ramir Johnson stays in the backfield. He's fine from that little injury scare he had, but Nebraska needs the first down here. And Adrian Martinez is going to have to do it himself. He's going to look to throw. He's going to have enough time. He's going to look for his man on the sideline. But again, another awful pass leads to another punt. This has been straight up ugly offense from both teams. Nebraska's probably even worse. Purdue still haven't been able to get much going, but a lot of that I feel like is down to Nebraska defense, while the Nebraska's offense futility is down to the Nebraska offense. On first down, Purdue looks to throw and they get 11 yards. Gives them a new set of down. After an incompletion and a pass that only went for 3 yards, it's now 3rd and 7. It's going to be a 3-man rush for Nebraska. He's going to have time. He's going to look for his man downfield. He's going to find him. Is that David Bell again? It is. He gets 17 yards. And Purdue have yet another first down. Another incompletion sets him up in 2nd and 10. Purdue basically only throwing the ball right now, which is kind of a surprise. And so, of course, they run the ball. But maybe that's why they haven't been doing it. Only a 3-yard game on the rush by Jack Plummer. And that sets them up in 3rd and 7. They're not in field goal range yet, so they kind of need to get this first down. It's going to be a blitz for Nebraska. They've worked pretty well so far. He's going to find his man in the flats, and he's just barely going to get there. Big 3rd and 6 now. Purdue near field goal range. It'd be a little bit long, but I think they can make it from here. But they do want to get at least a little bit closer. Wide receiver's going to come in motion. He's going to set. He's going to take a little bit of time. He's going to snap. It's going to be is that a fumble? It's not a fumble. Looked like it was a screen set for the running back, but he didn't get open. And the Nebraska pass rush got there. They are going to attempt this field goal. And it's another field goal drive for Purdue to give them the 6-3 lead. Fortunately for Nebraska, a 44-yard return by Yaquez Yant on the kick puts them in decent field position to start this drive. But now their offense just needs to take advantage of it. They need to get first downs. 1st and 10. 3 wide receivers on the field. It's going to be a play action. He's going to look to throw. He finds his man Austin Allen. He breaks the tackle, and he's going to get decent yardage. Adrian Martinez might have just doubled his passing yards on the game with that one throw. Nebraska finally gets a big play through the air. I mean, they haven't got a big play on the ground even to start this game, but the biggest play of the game for them right there, 19 yards. Sets them up 1st and 10 in Purdue territory. Now, 3 wide receivers. It's going to be a read option once again. Adrian Martinez cuts this one up. Doesn't try to stretch this out, and so he actually gets decent yardage. And after 2 plays, Nebraska is already almost in field goal range. 2nd and 4 now. They're going to hand off to Yaquez Yant. He's going to look to hit the edge. And again, he tries to stretch it out. He probably could have cut that up and got at least a couple yards. Made a little bit more comfortable 3rd down. But instead, it's 3rd and 4. Big play here for the Nebraska offense. They're not in comfortable field goal range, so they do really want to get this first down. Bunch to the right-hand side on this big 3rd and 4 play. It's going to be a throw. Adrian Martinez looking downfield. He's got the time. He's going to look to take off, but he's going to get hit. Once again, Adrian Martinez can't find anybody downfield. Looks to run, and it doesn't work. And so it's 4th and 9, and they might have just got knocked out of field goal range. And they are forced to punt. If he hadn't taken that sack, they probably would have been in field goal range. They would have at least attempted it. But instead, they can't. And so they're forced to punt. And on the first play, Purdue is going to do a little fake fullback dive and toss it out to the halfback. And they get a big 22-yard gain. Nebraska could have risked going for it, but asking that passing offense to get 9 yards in an obvious passing situation is like asking a blind man to get a free throw. It's not likely to happen. 3-man rush for Nebraska. He's going to look for his man. He's going to get him. He's going to get the first down. David Bell, he has been catching everything thrown his way. He is obviously their man on offense. We might be seeing this Nebraska defense just completely running out of gas. And like, you can't say anything bad about them. Like, they've done everything they've needed to do so far. It's going to be a blitz on first down. And he's got his man wide open at the sideline. Milton Wright gets 15 yards. This might be the beginning of the end for Nebraska. Their offense can still do absolutely nothing. And now their defense is starting to get gashed. Only a 2-yard run on first down for Purdue, though. He's going to look to throw on second down. He's going to look for his man on the check down. And he's going to get taken down for a loss. Nebraska defense finally stepping up and making some plays on this drive. That sets up 3rd and 9. Purdue already in comfortable field goal range. They got a bunch to the left-hand side. It's going to be another blitz for Nebraska. And it's going to be another interception. The 3rd interception of the game. Their defense has done everything they can to keep the team in this game. Caleb Tanner this time gets his first interception of the season. Can their offense wake up after that big turnover? Nebraska coming back out in the pistol this time. 3 wide receivers on the field. And it's going to be a handoff to Ramir Johnson, but defensive end immediately gets past the tackle and hits him in the backfield. This offense is just incapable of doing anything. Nebraska haven't been able to get their running game going, and their passing game is either a check down or an incompletion so far. Now they're in 2nd and 11. Not a great spot. 4 wide. And he's going to look to throw. Only a 3-man rush. He's going to look for his man on the crossing route. Yet another check down. Omar Manning only gets 4. You're going to have to start getting bigger chunks than that. Adrian Martinez is either unwilling or unable to threaten defenses down the field. We haven't seen a single deep pass from him all season long. He's going to have to get at least 8 this time, though. 3rd and 8. 5 wide. They're going to look to throw. Blitz from Purdue. He's got to get the ball out quick. He does. On a little curl route. But this one gets decent yardage. 12 yards. Once again, Omar Manning. The offense finally able to string a few passes together. Now it's 1st and 10. They're standing this 3 wide from the shotgun. And they're going to look to throw once again. 4-man rush for Purdue. Again, another check down to Ramir Johnson out of the backfield. I think he's their leading receiver so far this game. That 9-yard completion sets him up 2nd and 1. 2 tight ends on the field from shotgun. And it's going to be a handoff on a counter to Ramir Johnson. He's got a lane this time. And he gets some decent yardage. 14 yards. It almost took the full game. The Nebraska offense is finally moving the ball down the field. 1st and 10. Austin Allen's going to go in motion. And it's going to be a play action. Blitz from the left-hand side. He's going to get it out to the flats. Austin Allen only gets 2 yards. And after yet another check down, only gets them 2 yards. It's 2nd and 8. Nebraska coming out, bunch to the right-hand side from shotgun. It's going to be a delayed handoff up the middle to Ramir Johnson, but he's not going to get much. Only a yard. The Purdue defense has obviously recognized Ramir Johnson as the threat on Nebraska's offense. They have not let him do anything today. I think he's averaging like 2.5 yards a carry. He's going to be on the field in the slot to the right-hand side from this 5 wide on 3rd and 7. And it's going to be a throw. Adrian Martinez is going to have time. He's going to find his man. His trusty man, Austin Allen, gets the 1st down, 11 yards. I think they're in field goal range, but I would really like to get 7 here. On 1st and 10, Nebraska come out in this shotgun. 2 tight ends on the field. He's going to look to throw. 4-man rush. He's got his man in the middle. Austin Allen gets the 1st down. The passing offense is finally getting going. After that 1st down completion, it's 1st and 10. And on 1st down, they're going to throw again. Adrian Martinez is finally hot, so keep throwing the ball. 4 yards this time for Samori Toure. That 4-yard completion sets him up 2nd and 6. They're going to come in wide receivers in tight. And they're looking to throw once again. He's got time, but he's looking to take off. And he fumbles it. He loses the ball. And Purdue picks it up. Another lost fumble for Adrian Martinez. He finally started looking like he was finally figuring some stuff out. But instead he panics. Once again, runs into his own lineman and loses the ball. That play right there perfectly encapsulates this Nebraska offense. They finally get something going, and so they have to figure out a way to screw it up. Play action for Purdue. It's going to be a blitz. He's going to hit him in the backfield. He loses 9, and now they're going to be worried about the safety. 2nd and 19 now for Purdue. They have to be worried here. They're going to run the ball. No, they're going to be play action. That is dangerous. He got sacked. That was a safety. Nebraska would have 2 points and the ball. But unfortunately for him, he does complete it. Gets 9 yards. Sits him up in 3rd and 10. That completion should alleviate the worry of a safety. But now they need to get a 1st down conversion. They're going 5 wide on 3rd and 10. And looks like it's going to be a blitz again for Nebraska. It's going to a defensive back from the far side is not able to get there in time. He took far too long and gave Purdue's quarterback all the time he needed to find his man and get the completion. Nebraska defense forced an incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and 10 for Purdue. Are they going to look to throw again? They are. And it's going to be hit in the backfield. Nobody blocks the Nebraska defensive tackle. And Ben Still actually gets a sack. Sets him up in 3rd and 16. Big play now. Nebraska's defense cannot screw this up. 3rd and 16 for Purdue. Tight end's going to come in motion to the right-hand side. Are they going to send a blitz or are they going to go all out in coverage? Purdue is wasting the time here. They know they want to take as much time off the clock as possible. But right now, Nebraska's okay letting them. Even though it's 3rd and 16, you can't ride out the chance of a completion here. Especially when they got one of the best wide receivers in the nation out on the field. But instead, they look to go with a screen. And it's only going to get a few, but a face mask. I think there was a face mask. And there was. Nebraska's offense finally looked like they had something going, and then they fumbled the ball away. And Nebraska's defense finally looks like they have a stop. But then they commit a face mask and give Purdue the gimme 1st down that might just lose them the game. This team just cannot get out of its own way. They have to find a way to screw something up every single drive. 1st hit now for Purdue. They should only be running the ball from here. They're going to run the timeout. If Nebraska gets a stop here, they'll probably will start calling their timeouts. But until then, they need to make sure they can get a stop. 1st and 10. And they got to snap the ball soon. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. There's a snap. It's going to be play action. They're going to look for the 1st down. They get a couple. David Bell with a 7-yard reception, but that was dangerous. Nebraska's going to start taking their timeouts, but they need to get a stop now. 2nd and 3 now for Purdue. And it's going to be a handoff this time. He's going to get to the edge, and he's going to get the 1st down. One more 1st down. It's all it's going to take for Purdue to end this game. Surely they're just going to be running the ball from here. And it's going to be another run up the middle. He's going to get hit in the backfield this time. Gets nothing. Nebraska calls their timeout, but they only have one left. 2nd and 10 now. Full back in the backfield. I formation. They're going to hand off up the middle again. But again, he gets hit in the backfield and gets a loss this time. 3rd and 11. Decision time for Purdue. Do they run the ball again and take as much time off the clock as possible? Or do they look to just win this? This could be the ball game. 3rd and 11. Nebraska need to stop here. And even with the stop, their offense isn't going to have much time. Tide is going to come in motion. And it's going to be a handoff to the right-hand side. He's got a lane! But fortunately, JoJo Damon. Of course it's JoJo Damon. He gets there and stops him. Nebraska's offense is going to have a chance. But no, Purdue's going to go for it. 4th and 4. And they want to win this right here, right now. A first down and the game's over. What are they going to do here? Are they really going to run a play here? Tight end goes in motion. Are they just looking to bring him offside? They very well could be. It looks like they are. And did they just do it? No, it looks like it was a false start. They're definitely going to punt now. It's all going to come down to this. Final drive for the Nebraska offense. Can they get something going? They're going to have to go the entire length of the field, throwing the ball with 46 seconds left and 0 timeouts. This is not going to be easy. 1st and 10, they're going to come out 4 wide. It's going to be a blitz from Purdue, and he's going to find his man on the sideline. He's going to get out of bounds. Oliver Martin gets 8 and stops the clock. Now it's 2nd and 2. Nebraska coming out, bunch to the right-hand side. And it's going to be another throw. 4-man rush this time for Purdue. He goes downfield, and he finds his man! He finds his man, Omar Manning, in a big 31 yards. Not only does he get the first down, but they're getting even closer to field goal range. I do not understand this offense, especially this passing offense. They've looked absolutely awful for the entire game, but now they're making big plays. Oh, and a drop this time. That's not what you're looking for, but might have been for the best. He wasn't getting many yards, and the clock would have kept running. 2nd and 10. Come out 4 wide. Amir Johnson in the backfield. 4-man rush for Purdue. He's going to have time. He's going to look for his man downfield by the sideline, and he's got it. He's got it. Nebraska's in field goal range. Now, can they win it? 22 seconds left. They have to be smart with the clock here. They have to at least get a field goal. 22 seconds left. 1st and 10. He's going to look to throw. No sacks. He's going to look for his man underneath. He's going to catch it, but the clock's going to keep running. They need to get to the line of scrimmage quick. 7, 6, 5. 5 seconds left. They spike the ball. Decision time here. Do you try for one more play, or do you just get the easy field goal? And they're going to choose to go for the field goal. They trust Connor Culp more than they trust Adrian Martinez. And to be fair, I agree with that. 3rd and 3. 5 seconds left. Looking to tie this game up and send it to overtime. Connor Culp. The kick is up. And it's good. We're going to overtime, it looks like. Unless they get a miracle on this kickoff, it's 6-6 at the end of the game. I don't know if I've ever seen a game this low scoring. The 2nd overtime game of the season for Nebraska. They're going to start out on defense. Purdue coming out, trips to the left-hand side in the bunch from under center. They've loved to throw the ball recently. Their running game hasn't worked very well. And it's going to be another play action. He's going to look to go deep, looking for the end zone, but he overthrows him. Incompletion on 1st down. And how opportunistic this defense has been taking the ball away, I would think it'd be a little bit dangerous to throw the ball here. Looks like 2 tight ends on the field to the right-hand side. It's going to be a handoff this time to the left, but he's going to get smacked in the backfield. He loses 2 yards. 3rd and 12. Big play here, 3rd and 12. They can still get this field goal, but that means with the touchdown, Nebraska would win it. They'll look to throw. 4-man rush for Nebraska. He's going to have all the time in the world. He's going to look for his man to the right-hand side, and he's got him! Diving catch by Jackson Anthrop. He gets behind the defense and sets him up in 1st and goal. The defensive backs can only cover for so long. Nebraska's pass rush had to do something there. 1st and goal now for Purdue. And it's going to be a fullback dive up the middle. He's going to look to jump, but he only gets 2 yards. 2nd and goal now. Purdue going to look to spread him out. 3 wide receivers on the field. Running back stays in the backfield. It's going to be a throw. And he's going to look for his man on the crossing route. He's going to get absolutely destroyed, but David Bell holds on to it and gives him the lead. It takes until overtime to get the first touchdown in the game, and it goes to Purdue. Now Nebraska's offense has to do something they've not been able to do all game long. Score a touchdown. Come out in shotgun. They're going to throw on 1st down. Adrian Martinez has time, looks for his man, and he finds him. Omar Manning gets 14 yards. That sets him up 1st and 10. They can still get a 1st down, but just barely. And on 1st down, it's going to be a handoff up the middle. Amir Johnson's going to get the carry. About 3 or 4 yards. That 3-yard carry sets him up 2nd and 7. 2 wide receivers to the right-hand side. Austin Allen on the end of the line as well. And looks like Samori Toure is going to come in motion. They're going to look to throw. He's got the time. He's got his man, Samori Toure, but he only gets a couple. 3rd and 3. They've got 2 downs, so either get in the end zone or just barely get the 1st down, which would be about to the inch mark. See if they can do it. They're coming in, wide receivers in tight. 3rd and 3. They're going to look to throw. He's going to look to throw. He's going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked. That's the worst thing that could happen. Now it's 4th and 10. 4th and 10. This is your ball game. Nebraska's going to come out 4 wide. They need to at least get to the half-yard line to get the new set of downs. But they want to get in the end zone. They're going to look to throw. 4-man rush. He's going to get blitzed. And he's going to do he's going to complete the pass. But once again, he throws the ball short of the sticks on 4th down with the game on the line. And Nebraska loses. That's 2 losses in a row for Nebraska. Adrian Martinez did so well at the end of that game to get the passing game going, but his tendency to only want to check down the ball shows up once again, and it means they leave here with the loss. I don't know what to think. At times, Adrian Martinez looks like he could be an average college quarterback. At other times, looks like he couldn't make a high school team. His completion percentage is decent, but he just only throws checkdowns. He never threatens deep down the field, and that makes it easy for opposing defenses. They know all they have to do is just sit on the checkdowns, sit on the running game, and they're not going to get beat over the top. And so it really limits what Nebraska can do offensively. Their running game today couldn't get going either. Amir Johnson did absolutely nothing. Adrian Martinez, for what, like 3rd game in a row, does absolutely nothing running the ball. That was a 1-4 Purdue team that lost to an FCS team. And yet still, we could do absolutely nothing offensively. The defense has been great. I feel like the defense has been good enough to be, a defense for a ranked team. I want to try to center this offense around Adrian Martinez running the ball. That is what he can do. But the last 3 games, no matter what I've tried, speed options, read options, triple options, nothing has worked. Some of it's come down to decision making. He looks to send runs wide when he definitely shouldn't. And his fumbling problems made me not want to give him the ball. And that has been absolutely killer. And it was once again today. We would have won this game if he didn't fumble in the red zone, but he did. And so ultimately, we lose. We go to 4-2, lose to 1-4 Purdue in our first away game of the season. Where do we go from here? So with that, we dropped 2 in a row. We are now 0-2 in Big Ten play and 4-2 on the season. We are not going to be ranked next week. After the first 3 weeks, I think we knew our offense wasn't going to be great, but these last 2 weeks, it's looked like the worst in the nation. At this point, we have to question whether we have to bench Adrian Martinez. The running game with him isn't working anymore, and he only has 1 drive a game where he looks like a competent passer. So do you bench him? Do you put somebody in there that might be able to actually threaten a team through the air? Because without that, how are we going to move the ball, and how are we going to score touchdowns? As an offensive play caller, I don't know what the answer is. Today we tried normal runs. They didn't work. Inside, outside, didn't work. We tried read option. We tried triple option. Didn't work. Not once. And obviously, Adrian Martinez can't be a normal drop back passer. So how do we operate offensively? I don't know. But we're going to have to figure it out if we're going to win any of these remaining games. I didn't feel great after that Illinois loss, but after this one, I don't know what we look like going forward. This was the easy part of the schedule. Coming up, we've got Northwestern, who are not bad, even though they're 1-4. Michigan, Michigan State, Penn State, Iowa. How do we score a touchdown in any of those games? We couldn't score a touchdown against Purdue. How are we going to do it against Iowa? Next week, we have a bye, and then we travel away once again, this time to 0-6 Minnesota. Even though they're 0-6, Purdue are 1-4, so I still don't know if we're favorites. Next up, we've got Minnesota, the easiest game, supposedly the easiest game left on our schedule. Another away game. We're going to need to turn things around. We're going to need to find a way to get in the end zone. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials and my Twitch are in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.